Cleveland, Ohio, we have 300 RSVPs, and it's Saturday night. We'll see how many people show up in a negative 20-degree weather, wind chill factor off the lake. It's cold here, horribly cold, but we got some fire leads that will hopefully warm us all up. Shout out to Jerry Norton for getting us these leads from getwarmleadsdaily.com. We're going to get in there, call some sellers, help some people out with some traction, some action, some motivation, and I'm hopefully going to be able to pick some people out and do some one-on-ones with them. I have a knack for understanding human beings and what path they should take in the real estate realm. And I really liked last night in the Mennonite church where I took this lady, Mary, to church. St. Mary, I took you to church. She sent me a DM this morning and she was just like, thank you. That was the most anybody has ever paid attention to me. And I'll never forget how much attention you gave me. And I just feel bad. I don't know if it helped the rest of the room. The reality is, Mary, other people were DMing me simultaneously and saying they were also helped by it. And we'll be doing the same thing tonight. A little bit of a breakdown on some things. We have some deals to look at. We'll have some fun, hang out, follow along. I hope that there's a good learning lesson in today that the editors can figure out what we're going to talk about. We'll see. Later. That's sick. Some people are newer to me, so they're like, aren't you going to like preach and like have a whiteboard and talk? Guys, you could watch 3,700 YouTube videos. You don't need more of me talking, right? Here's what I'll tell you guys. I've been traveling around doing meetups for a very, very long time, and I have helped tens of thousands of people get their first deal. But I do it primarily through bringing people together and getting people to collaborate with each other and understand how to utilize each other as resources. In this room, we have 200 plus people. And I've never met one person in real estate to have the exact same path as another person. Not one time. Not one time. In fact, I've got Diane and Roger, my good friends. Stand up real fast if you guys don't mind. These two, so Diane did 200 files this year in transaction coordination, okay? Collectively, they did 55 loans this year, meaning they loaned money to people 55 times. Okay, some people came here going, I don't know what I'm gonna learn, but I'm gonna learn creative finance. Guys, there's people right here making hundreds of thousands of dollars in this business, traveling around, visiting your daughter who's having a child, time freedom, and your focal point is not acquiring real estate. Is that correct? Okay, so there's different pathways. I love it. Actually, that's really funny. You guys only acquire real estate if there's a problem, which is why they're here. They have a problem on a deal they loan money on, and they're here to like save the deal. Out of 55 loans you did, how many did you have problems on this year? Like 4? 3 or 4? Don't you guys feel like you should probably meet these two people tonight? Okay, cool. There are so many different strategies to do in real estate. But the thing that I want to do tonight is I want to get people taking action and getting to know each other. If you left tonight with like 5 to 10 new contacts, would that be beneficial? Would you be happy you came out here tonight? Okay, cool. Would you also be happy if you were on a group and we called some sellers tonight? Who in here has never called a seller before? Okay, so like 30% of people. Okay. You in the blue shirt, what's your name? Yeah. Kamara? So will you stand up for me, please? What do you want more of? Like in your real estate or business buying career, what do you want more of? Let's say fast forward 12 months from now. You get everything you want. What is in your portfolio? What are you working on? What are you involved in? Is it RV park, self-storage? Is it daycares? Do you want to own a pizza spot like Jay? Like, what's up?
Well, I'm super new right now. I'm looking just for connections and like mentorship. I started listening to you. I just looked up real estate investing and started listening to you. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, he's going to be 20 minutes away from me.
And of course, then you get picked on. I love it. That's freaking... Okay, so when you say mentored, what do you mean? Like on what specifically? You don't quite know? You're too new to even know?
My plan was exactly what you say not to do. I was thinking about trying to get into short-term rental.
That sucks. Don't do that.
And that's what you say.
Nobody's happy in short-term rentals. If they tell you that they are, they're lying to you. Airbnbs are good, just FYI. when you are only doing like 1 or 2. But scaling a whole portfolio of Airbnbs is nearly impossible because in order to have an Airbnb that can withstand any economic downfall, like right now, are we in an up economy or down economy? So what happens to Airbnbs in a down economy? Okay, so like everybody in Airbnb right now is saying, holy freaking crap. Most of the single family deals I'm buying right now and converting into co-living, so I'm buying them sub 2, so I just take over the keys. Like literally, people hand the keys to me and I go, perfect, I'll turn it into a co-living. They're all coming from Airbnb investors that are just like, take this house off my hands, right? So you don't want to get into an asset class like that is unreliable during bad economic conditions. And so that's why I say Airbnb sucks. But it's fun as long as you have 1 or 2 that are like really, really good. Okay, so RV parks. Why do we like RV parks? I think RV parks are probably the best asset class that you can jump into for a couple of reasons. Number one is you don't really have a lot to manage. People ask me, what do I do for a living? I go, I rent dirt. So that's kind of a nice thing. RV parks are very different than mobile home parks, and they're very different than trailer parks as well, very, very different. RV parks are recreational. They are affordable, and so a lot of people, how many people travel for work? Anybody in here, you could work remote? Wow, that's it? Cleveland's got you guys on lock. I love it. But there's way more remote workers now traveling the world and doing all that kind of stuff. And so I would say that it's the only asset class that I can reliably make money every single month, no matter what the economy is doing. And it's also the easiest to acquire. Like I could buy one single family property with creative finance. It takes me about 20 hours to do that. It takes us about 20 hours to buy an RV park. The difference is a single family home is going to make maybe $1,000 a month net cash flow. An RV park makes about 13 to 20 grand a month cash flow. And when I say cash flow, I mean like in our pocket free cash flow. So if I were you, this is my mentoring thing to you, don't say, I think I'm going to get into RV parks. Say, RV parks is my thing. Okay? Plus you guys can ride motorcycles at RV parks and make out and do whatever you guys do. Let's say you want to buy an apartment building, RV park, mobile home park, any larger asset. If you are buying a larger asset like that, you never have to make a call ever once in your life to a seller. How do we find those deals? Wholesalers. But if you want to jump into RV parks, you would go to a wholesaler and go, hey, can I have you and your team go find me something that I could look at? You don't need to make a call. I want to make sure that people understand that because when they go home, what we have done already, I've been to 40 cities, back to back to back to back to back. And I've learned through the process what I wasn't educating on the front end before we made the calls. People go home, they're like DMing me and they're like, so am I supposed to be making calls? I'm like, well, what do you want to do? And they go, I want to buy RV parks. I'm like, okay, then you don't need to be making calls. You could just buy a deal from a wholesaler. Bye, Cleveland. All right, guys, that meetup was incredible. Thank you for everybody that sponsored it. Oh my gosh, it was so freaking good. Even the little learning lesson on the RV park. Did you get all of that? Do you think people will learn from that? We'll see you guys in the next city.